Okay, so today I will show you how I created a YouTube downloader using Python and AI. First thing first, let me show you the software, because you may not actually like it. This took me around 2 to 3 hours because I had to do a lot of checks. There were some things that did not really work, so I had to fix them up. So this is the application, very simple. You have the YouTube downloader over here, checkbox where you can check the URL. You have the output directory where you select the directory of the output, and you have the download video. So let's check out how this works. So it's pretty simple. I will not be downloading the video because I don't really want to waste my resources and time, but essentially you put here the video, you click check URL, it shows you a preview of the video so you can check that it is the correct one. It shows you the title, you can select also the output directory, and then you hit the download video. It's not very responsive in terms of, scaling and stuff, but it's pretty fine if you use the default resolution. So I created this using mainly Claude 3.5 Sonnet, which is actually free and you can use it for free. And essentially what I did was start with a base case. So it suggested me to use a library that is called PyTube. All right, so it said use PyTube, and it piled up the basic code of downloading the video. So pretty much what Claude suggested was this, take the URL for PyTube, filter out some things and download the video. Of course, this did not really work. The problem was that lately PyTube had a problem, so I had to go into GitHub and find, all of these things over here that I had to put in order to be able to make it work. And there are also some other problems that Claude did not have access to. So it gave me a very good base of what to start using, but of course it could not solve the problem. Now, if you're interested in checking this out, seeing the code on your own, the link will be down below. But let me drive you through the idea and the implementation. Okay, this is really a tutorial and a showcase at the same time. So I started off with the functionality. So what I found out is that, I had to fix PyTube, and I took all of this code above, put it in. I also found out that if you want to download the highest quality video from YouTube, you have to separate video and audio. So as you can see on online downloaders, usually you can download high quality videos, but you will not have sound, and you will have to get sound separately. So what I've done over here is that I condensed these two things over here. So I download the video separately, and by using adaptive, I have only the video and the highest quality. And with audio, what it does, it is essentially downloads only the audio. After that, I use a library, MoviePy, which is a library for video editing, essentially in Python. And what I've done is that I actually load the video clip and the audio, and I added the audio to the video and exported it. One of the things that I really like is that if you choose the preset very slow, you are able to get a very compressed video. So you save space. Then I removed the previous temporary, let's say, files, the files downloaded originally that had only the video and only the audio separately. I closed the video and the audio and the final clip, the files, and outputted the correct messages. So after I did this functionality, I wanted to add some GUI to make it accessible to other people. So I went back into Claude and maybe ChatGPT, not the paid version, the free one, which is 4.0. And what I've done was actually, ask them, okay, I want to create a very simple GUI in Python. And they suggested Tinker. So the quality is not the greatest. Let's be completely transparent. It's not the best UI. It's not amazing, but it's doing its job quite well. I'm super happy with the final result because you do exactly what you have to do. Everything is pretty simple and pretty clear. So, they gave me the code, they created the class for me to use, and I had a very simple UI. Then I wanted, to make it more beautiful. So again, I asked, I want it to be beautiful. I want you to color the background black around the buttons, and after 2 to 3 iterations, it gave me the correct answers. Of course, there were some alignment problems. For example, you can see here that I added pad key, pad X to, pretty much every place, but it actually created a very good rounded button. And I also learned how to apply styles. So the idea behind using AI for this kind of projects is you want to create something fast. AI will solve lots of research problems. It will give you a good setup. And what I actually like to do is when I take the answer from the AI, I replace small segments and check. Small segments and check. Okay, that's what I usually do. I don't copy and paste everything. I only do that when it's the start of the project, but when the project is at a good place, I really try to go step by step, doing little changes, seeing what works, see what doesn't work. And it worked pretty well. I would say that 70% of the job was done by AI in terms of coding. Of course, I changed a lot of things, and especially for the functionality, you needed to be able to solve those problems. But in general, it was a very good experience. One of the things that I liked and AI done absolutely amazing is the show video preview. This is the button where when you click check URL, it allows you to see a preview. Essentially what it done, it loaded the thumbnail of the video using the pillow image class. It set a specific, a specific size for it, 200 x 200 pixels, and it pretty much loaded it up, destroyed the previous previews, and boom, you have like the image and you are able to see the preview, which is beautiful. And it also outputted the title correctly. So I didn't really have to change a lot of things there. I also didn't have to change the select director things. In general, it was a very good experience, mostly done by AI. And, I'm not really going to go into all of these things and explaining every process of the way. You can read the code and understand more things. But I think this was a very beautiful project. I really, really enjoyed it. And if you really want, a YouTube downloader, if you don't want to search every time for a YouTube downloader, you can go ahead and install it. I also have requirements txt. It's only like 4 libraries. So yeah, hopefully you will use it. Tell me in the comments if you like this project, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.